bombed from December 1940 until March 1945. The city went through over 150 airstrikes and was the most attacked city in the whole province of Baden-Württemberg. Most of the bombings were directed to the city center. How much time did it take for the city to recover?
It took a very long time. It took several decades, and it was not until 2007 that the Mannheim castle, had been totally reconstructed.
After all, I personally think the reconstruction was quite successful. We do see many parts of the palace from the outside, not so many parts in the inside, but they quite thoughtfully, I think, reconstructed little dots which remind us of the old Baroque era.
The University of Mannheim is situated in a large Baroque palace in Baden-Württemberg, Germany. The actual palace dates from the 18th century. The palace was nearly destroyed during the Second World War. The reconstruction of it felt like an utopian dream in the first years after the war.
There was 1,700 people killed during the air raids during World War II. And that is actually a very low number for a city the size of Mannheim. Mannheim, because it is so far to the west of Germany, already started building bunkers in the 1940s before the aerial war became very pronounced. And so most of the Mannheim population could actually be saved from the aerial war. In the center of the castle, right underneath, there is a bunker. It's the castle bunker, the Schloss bunker that was built during World War II. For that, they had to open up the whole courtyard. There was a big hole, and they poured all this concrete into this space underneath and then covered it with several meters of dirt after that. That bunker is still there, so technically you can still go in. It is not safe, that's why it is not open to the general public. Also, what is very interesting, that after World War II it was used as a hotel. There was the Palace Hotel, the Schloss Hotel, until I think the late 1950s, right underneath the main courtyard of the castle.
There's one part which I really pity is lost forever, and that's the palace gardens. There's only a small, very small portion of the gardens left, and most of it, is now under the Mannheim Hauptbahnhof, the central station.
Well, with World War II, most of the structures were destroyed. They were reconstructed. The exterior walls were still pretty much there. The roofs had collapsed. Most of the floors had collapsed. But I would say, if you look at it today, it still has the charm of a Baroque palace that was originally created in the 18th century.
Nowadays, along with over 10,000 students, there are thousands of tourists admiring the beautiful architecture and art in the castle, which features tapestries, furniture, paintings, porcelain and silverware. No doubt the palace of the university has a long history, but in order to live up to the expectations of the future, it never stops developing.